Do not lead me, I may not follow. Do not follow me, I may not lead. But walk with me, be my friend. That is the only way not to get lost and not to be left behind. To walk step in step with me is the only way we can be together forever. Truth is, there is nobody is being led over here and nobody is being followed. What truly is happening is each one is undertaking his or her own journey at his or her own pace. But just like, since today's celebrity is Sai Mukunda, I shall use his example. Sitting there, he may have his own fears. But by being beside me, it's a different experience. It fills you with confidence that you are by the side of your very source of confidence. And therefore, there is nothing to worry. You may have to face the whole world opposite to you. Yet with you is your confidence that you are divine, and therefore, there is nothing to fear, nothing to worry. Being in tune with our divinity is the only way not to be left behind, for there is no other way. I keep using this little verse. Tameva vidvan amrutam iha bhavati nanyah pantha ayanaya vidyate. By knowing that one attains immortality, other than that there is no other way. The only way to remain in the presence, as Srinivas said, not in the presence of a person, but to be in the presence, beyond personalities, beyond personifications. In the presence is the key to the future. And that is why this sudden shift in the way we are learning various concepts, especially the highest Vedantic truths over here, is being taught to the smallest child, the 6th grader, and also to the one who is retired beyond 60s. Because that is the only way to walk step in step. And that is what the future is like. It's only for those who have decided, who have determined to realize who they truly are. As the seasons change, some plants perish, but others prosper. Those who adapt to the changing times, they continue to thrive, they continue to remain in the presence. Therefore, they continue to be present. Whereas those too attached to their habits and old ways do not wish to go out of that comfort zone. They have no other way but to be left behind and forgotten someday. I wish to speak more tomorrow because the day is tomorrow and everything should be spoken at the right time, in the right way, the right place. So the right day is tomorrow. But one thought that I do want to leave you with, all the youths and everyone, not just the youths, youthfuls, age is a number as they say. The time has arrived. There is no more dilly-dallying. There is no more postponing. There is not another day to do things. The time has arrived. Till now I said time is arriving, be prepared. Now I must tell you the time has come. This is the time when each one of you have to rise. Like the two birds, though there are not two, there is only one bird there. But thinks there are two. Like most of the times we think we are humans and we try to become divine. But like that little bird of Mundakopanishad, keeps eating bitter and sweet berries. It's happy and sad accordingly. And only in times of sorrow and grief, it looks up to the other bird which is eternally happy and aspires to be that. And fortunately, at some point in time, when it's fed up with eating these bitter and sweet berries, it rises to reach the other bird and realizes that it is not different from that bird. Both are one and the same. That is the journey. If we don't stop entertaining ourselves with berries of this world, we will never rise. So beyond the good and bad, manchi chaddala kuda, that is the idea. We must rise beyond all the dualities. World is made like that. You can't have all sweet berries over here. It's not possible. Time has come to rise beyond and realize that we are one with divinity, and therefore we all are just one. We appear to be many. The future is only for those who work hard, who rise, who realize this truth. For they alone will continue into the new age. And it has arrived. It has arrived here and now. And therefore, to all the youths especially, because it's the concluding day of World Youth Meet, so therefore to them, Uttishtata Jagrata Prapyavaran Nibodata Shurasya Dhara Nishita Durutyaya Durgam Patastat Kavayo Vadante. This is a tough path, like walking on the sharpened razor's edge. But nevertheless, arise, awake, stop not, till the goal is reached. This is the call of the Upanishads. This is the call of divinity to one and all. And therefore, this time we very carefully chose the theme as spirituality and service. We have become very good at doing service. We are very happy to do service. But there is a component of spirituality which should not be left behind, where we see oneness in all, and service therefore is a natural way of doing things. Our Srinivas has given us 3 magical mantras, words: continued purpose, continued presence, and continued relevance. The purpose is to realize who we are. The presence is to be present in our own divinity at all times, completely aware of who we are. And that is the only way we can be relevant to everyone in the society. Therefore, what I had done to Sai Mukunda, to not let him go away from this path, because it is easier to quit, but difficult to fight back. And the spirit to achieve and not give up halfway is the warrior spirit that the youth must have. Challenges are there, especially when you walk on this very spiritual path. When you look around and you see nobody is interested in what you do, nobody appreciates what you want to be, nobody listens to what you want to say, yet you are determined to continue on this path and not give up. That requires tremendous courage, fearlessness, and determination. And we may fall many times, but the success is in rising again and again walking towards our goal and not giving up. So to the youth, the message for this World Youth Meet as we conclude for this year is, yes, time has come. And you must also arrive. For it is in your hands to walk step in step with me, with your divinity, so that we are together at all times, in all places, in all ways. And it must be done now and here. There is no tomorrow to do it. There is only today, and we must do it. Like I am with Mukunda, by his side, to encourage him to face his fears, to face the challenges, and win over all these difficulties and succeed. I am with each one of you if you are following this very idea of the purpose, the presence, and the relevance, if you want to do that. Time has come to celebrate the presence and not the person. To celebrate the purpose and not the person. To celebrate this relevance and not the person. And that time is come now. And in a year's time, you will see further many changes. And once again, you'll have to think about this message which you heard today. And you have to realize that beyond all the personality, personifications, person, there is a presence. That presence is the same in each one of us. It's not different. And that presence is our purpose. That presence is the reason for our relevance to the society. And I'm sure as youths who have a long way to go, who have much to achieve, this is the opportunity. A beautiful future awaits you all. A future where everyone realizes who they truly are. And the whole world is united in this thought of one consciousness. When the whole world lives in harmony, brotherhood, fraternity, when each will care for the other, not as the other, but as one's own reflection, one's own self, such wonderful times are coming. But it is up to you to make the choice. As he said, preyo or shreyo. Whether you want to take up the challenge and rise or remain where you are and eventually disappear. It is in your hand. It is not in my hand. It is not in anyone's hand. It is purely, only and only in your hand. Uddhared atmanatmanam atmanam avasadayet. You alone are responsible for your rise or your fall. I can only guide. I am only a guidepost. I can only tell you this is the way. But walking is your job. And that is what the youth are going to do. And I'm sure in times to come, when somebody looks at Swami's youths, Swami's devotees, they should be filled with inspiration to see they are living gods. Somebody asked Swami, what should I do to help you? The reply was, become me. Become me and you can help me. That is the only thing you can do. Want to celebrate Swami's birthday? You want to celebrate Swami's message, his life, his teachings? The best gift that you can give is to be him. And how to be him? By all the time aware, being all the time aware of who you truly are. That is the only way you can truly give your tribute, your gift to that personification of presence. Very glad that we heard a young intern like Anil, who understands this truth, who has found purpose in his life, and who is committed to dedicate his life walking on this path. And we heard a rising star, who knows that beyond the bitter and sweet fruits, there lies the truth of all truths. We heard somebody who spent 50 years with the person in the presence, with a purpose, and is even relevant today to all the people in the society with what he does. He has lived a life which most aspire to do, but they fail to. Then we heard someone who has very closely studied, watched, observed the ways of the divine, then and now. And finally you have heard the presence itself. There cannot be a greater fortune that you are having mentors as these, peers as Anil, and your juniors as Mukunda. And above all, the presence which teaches us that we are all one, despite all our differences. And that is the purpose of this mission. The golden age, as we keep talking towards the golden age, towards the golden age. Now we are stepping into the golden age. It's no more towards, it's into it. And therefore, we must be aware of what is coming our way, must be ready, must be prepared to do whatever it takes to walk together and not be left behind, nor lose our way by running ahead, but walk together with each other in this beautiful golden age as we step in these times. I will speak about it more, as I said, tomorrow. Be happy that we are a witness, we are contemporaries, we are the very participants, experiencers of these times, which humanity has never seen before, nor might see again. To all the youths around the world, lot of love. As much you miss being here, I miss being with you. And all the devotees who are sending messages continuously that they miss being here. To all of them, that yes, though we are one within, we do miss looking at each other's faces and smile and complain and cry and fight and argue and all that. We do miss that drama that happens. Nevertheless, times will change, things will get better, and soon we all will meet, either here or in your own countries, wherever you are. Looking forward to such a day. But today we have a drama being presented by the youth from Singapore, and they worked very hard to come here and present it to all of us here, but circumstances did not permit. But they have gone and recorded the whole drama, and we are going to see it here now. So I will come back after a while, and that's a wonderful drama. It precisely carries the message that we discussed just a while ago. So once again, love to all of you. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning as we conclude the Athi Maha Yagna with the Purnahuti and usher in a new age. And we all step into that golden dawn of the new age together, not left behind, together. Very happy.